Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better.
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the game.
So Michigan State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Wide out, trying to get in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. We better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing as a wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Price. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Works the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit it.
Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. Smashes through the tackle. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
There he goes. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Baptiste. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of touchdown, Michigan State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's the free safety. He comes in and makes the sack. We don't get to say that very often. Usually back in coverage, but you can tell had a little speed there. Go get the quarterback, go get him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Under fire. Turning it on. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Snapped out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And with that last catch, he's reached a milestone that very few receivers in college football ever get. That's his 100th catch of the season, and it's a testament to how hard this guy works all throughout the week so that he plays his best on game day.
The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense will go for it around midfield. They'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Probably really the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, looking to pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Knocked out at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. From the gun. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. Might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the fortunate to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The Spartans will punt this one away. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's McFadden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Rides to back and leaves it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Now on 1st down from the 43.
42 Spider. 42.
The give to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Mims. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Quarterback making adjustments. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it at the 30. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
There's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Get set, get set.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Sparty. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to...
He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
And the defense is going to get 2 from the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. There he goes. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Using his legs, it's McClung. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Collier. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Thompson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Bringing the heat. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Spartans have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go on top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. If there's time to pad the stats. He's going for a big play downfield. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean,